Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And today on the hill, Michael Kopech.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now the DH, Christian Yelich. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Willy Adames.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
The pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Willy Adames stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Smoked on the ground, a second. In time to Vaughn. And that'll do it. We're midway in inning number one. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And today's starter, Corbin Burnes. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Benintendi to the plate. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. 2-2. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the designated
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And one guy who's been great for them, Trayce Thompson.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
Swings and misses, and that is the third out of the inning. Chi Sox held in check here, scoreless after one. Here on the south side, second inning set to go, and now Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Can't get there. Base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now Andrew Monasterio. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Vaughn hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
The second baseman, Bryce.
This is Bryce Terang. That's in there. It's 2-2. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty to the plate. Right side, hard hit. They get the force. That ends the frame. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here on the south side. Here is Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Santana. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Andrew Vaughn now. Second inning here, no score. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. And strike 2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Three-2 on the way. Swings and misses, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And it's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 9th homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the center fielder, Trace Thompson. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away. Boog, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So, man aboard. Here's Elvis Andrus. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job of damage control right there. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the White Sox 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's hard hit on the line. Thompson makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Christian Yelich. Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Tim Anderson.
White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
At the belt and fires. Swings through that one.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
2-2 on the way. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. And there are two down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
2 outs, base is empty. Eloy Jimenez now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And welcome back. Start of the fourth, and now it's William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So digging in, Willie Adames. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Anderson. On to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. Caught looking his first time up. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So up next, Carlos Santana. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. 2-1 now. Runner on the go. Throw to second, and great jump.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
The 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. First time up was a pop out.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else. Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Coming around third is Frelick. The tag, and he's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. 1-1 now. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom of the fourth. Here is Moncada. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Here comes a pitch.
I got 3-2.
And that one in the air center field. Weimer gets under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew.
And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And the pitch. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Nothing doing for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tyrone Taylor. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's the center fielder, Joey Weimer. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. That's a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Christian Yelich. Up now, the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Weimer leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes again. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes into third, and he'll make it around to third on the throwing error. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now it's going to be William Contreras.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
That one misses. The count now 2-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First and third, 1 down. Base hit right field. In comes the runner from third. We are tied at 2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And there's ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's a speed threat, Sal Frelick. Bases loaded, 1 away.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air.
Lifted in the air, out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Carlos Santana will hit next. Three and 2 now, and that'll load the bases.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that, and it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
The 2-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first, and yes, he did. He went around. Kicks and fires. And now it's 3 and 2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. Contreras on third. Adames on second. Santana on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the White Sox 2. Here on the south side, leading off, Trace Thompson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now the right fielder, number 22, doubled in his first AB. Here's a 1-1. That one ripped. Frelick ranging back. Looking up to the warning track, makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. This one high in the air to left center. Taylor moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Declan Cronin taking over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Left-hand batter waits. Number 22 drifts towards it. One away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first. And that quickly 2 away.
The center fielder, number 28, Joey Weimer.
And now the center fielder, Joey Weimer. Going to count 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hit hard, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Christian Yelich. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. Out of here. Christian Yelich leaves the yard. His 17th of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 5-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And the batter now, William Contreras. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here is Willie Adames. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And the righty deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. Out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And they take care of Anderson for the out. And there's 1 away.
Number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those 2 guys picked ahead of him in the first round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
In the air, right field. Frelick after it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Eloy Jimenez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. way outside, and the count is 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at-bat. Chi Sox held in check here. They trail at 5-2. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Shaw. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 41, Ryan Shaw.
Now, Sal Frelick.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next for Milwaukee, Carlos Santana. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate, Andrew Monasterio. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Anderson. On the ball. 2.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 6 and the White Sox 2. Back here on the south side, set for the last half of the 7th. And now Yoan Moncada. And he deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Now batting, first baseman, Andrew.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. And that's going to get into the corner. The throw into second. And he's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Corbin Burns. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. A new arm into the game. The righty, Bryce Wilson.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Falling behind 2-1. Vaughn, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. On to second, but he's in there. Safe as a run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next, Trace Thompson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a laser base hit. They're waving Grandal home. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Number 22 steps to the plate for the White Sox. The count 2-1. Back to the mound. Quick feed to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. And there's a base hit to left. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Joel Payamps.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second, and they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the White Sox 5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Banks.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Joey Wiemer up now for the Brewers. 2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Taylor on at first, nobody out. To short, could be 2. Flips it over to Andrus. On to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
The wind of the pitch. Hammer, base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, William Contreras. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Brewers strand one as it remains a 6-5 ball game. They turn things over to the southpaw, Bobby Milner. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Making a move at first. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Zach Remillard. And now here is Yoan Moncada. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 2-2 now. That's smacked on a line to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The 1-1. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a 1-2 again. In the air to left, down the line. Benintendi moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The right fielder, number 10.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sal Frelick. That one in for a strike, 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Carlos Santana. On the ground to first, Vaughn takes it himself. 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Brewers 6 and the White Sox 5. Devin Williams into the game.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 38. Devin.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar. Kohler.
Now it's the right fielder, number 22. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a swing and a miss. That's out, number 2.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
So up next for Chicago, Elvis Andrus. And there's a ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Is just one strike away. On the ground. A dive. Nice stop. And what a play. Ball game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout, and it's going to carry into the clubhouse.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.